A demon in truth, but an angel in fiction. A woman's the greatest of all contradiction. She'll lift a man up, she'll let a man down. She'll crown him her king, and then she'll make him a clown. In the morning she does, in the evening she don't. And just when you're certain she will, she bloody well won't. Now, like a fool, I married Lola, who played the pianola, but her cooking, sad to say, was not so hot. She used to often boast of how she made pot roast. Most of the time it tasted like roast pot. On my birthday, she said, "Hon, we're gonna have beurre bourguignon." I said, "Put in lots of lovely red wine, Lola." She said, "I don't have time to go and get red wine." She cooked the whole damn lot in Pepsi Cola. Even Adam and Eve were the start of all this trouble. Well, that's what I believe. But even so, ladies and gentlemen, a thing of beauty is a joy forever. And we have searched the world to bring you the most beautiful girls in the world who sing to you.
Girls of all nations, bringing beauty to you. Girls of all nations, we bring happiness too.
I can finish? Oh, great. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure and privilege to introduce all these beautiful girls, each and every one of them, to you. And first up, we have our little beauty queen. Miss Unwed Mother of 1983. Miss Foam Rubber of 1984. Miss Ballcock of 1985. We'll call her Bubbles. She never has a handkerchief. Tell me, what does your boyfriend call you, honey?
My boyfriend calls me Dimples.
Dimples, isn't that sweet? I don't see any dimples.
You're not my boyfriend.
Look at that. Oh, God, like a pigeon on a hot pavement. Next, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Paris, France, Europe, we have the Fifi de la Tour Eiffel. Oh, God. Oh, just look at it, ladies and gentlemen. She comes from France. She lives on that beautiful street, the Champions Rice House. Near the Arc de Trumpet, where she has her own penthouse with 2 pair of pence. And a terrace all the way round. But unfortunately, she does not speak one word of English, do you, honey?
Not a word.
What'd I tell you? However, I will make the translations for all you good people here tonight. Mademoiselle, je fais les translations, Nescaf, a Nespa. Voulez-vous parler? Silver plate.
La mère.
Her mother.
Je t'adore.
Shut the door.
Ouvrez la porte.
Open the port.
Coupe de graisse.
Mowed the lawn.
Coq au vin.
Pass. Reminds me, I must get some hot cross buns. Ooh. as I speak, another beautiful girl steps up onto the podium. There she is. This, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, is our English Rose. Very high class. Doesn't say you who, says you whom. Goes into a restaurant, orders a bacon butty with a side salad. Likes me for my charm.
You as much charm as a temporary filling.
Well, honey, looks ain't everything.
In your case, they aren't anything.
She might not be intelligent, but by golly, she is stupid. Dumb, this kid is so dumb, she thinks a trifle is a 3-barreled rifle. She thinks a coolie is a quickie in the snow. Does a crossword puzzle. It says to egg on, she puts toast. Oh, God, I'd love to see her in 3D. That's my room number. Now, folks, we go south of the border to meet our beautiful little Latin American incinerator. Oh, boners knuckers. Her brother is the famous South American streaker, Senor Willie. And this beautiful little girl took me home with her to her hacienda, to her casa last night. You took me home, didn't you, kid, eh?
See?
See. Took me in and locked the door. See? See, you see? Tell the good ladies and gentlemen what you gave me.
Una noche maravillosa, excitantes con fandanguitos hermosos, bulería fabulosas, alegría guapísimas. Una noche de amor con muchos besos magníficos.
And what's more, I had it twice. Once with chips and once with a side salad. Okay, kid. Adios. Amiga. Oh, reminds me, must get my watch fixed. There they are, ladies and gentlemen, the most beautiful girls in the world. But as you probably know, this all started years ago at the time when Eve and Adam were around. Now, some people blame the apple at the top of the tree. Me, I blame the pear on the ground. Now, Adam, he was fond of Eve. He longed to turn over a new leaf. And as Eve smiled and tossed her pretty curls, Adam raised his eyes to heaven and he sighed and said, "Oh, Lord, I've got more ribs. Have you got any more girls?"